Hello there, world. My name is Steve, and I am making a test video that I'm not sure will be suitable for uploading to YouTube or even Facebook. But this is regarding the big matchup that goes to my full name, real name, Steve Leroy, Leroy, which is matched up to Steve Leroy Lightning. This is in defense of my 4 years of energy research in the early 21st century and my expenditure of $42,500 to do that research on my own without any help from anybody. What I did was build a 1.5 million volt Tesla coil from plans. It shot out 3-foot lightning bolts that were attracted to an aluminum rod that I had in a flower top filled with concrete that was obviously hardened. I did not shunt it to ground with the capacitor as this evil former CEO of an embattled penny stock company, fraud penny stock company at this point. They've been indicted by the SEC, the FBI. They were truly bad guys. They took my patent, my provisional patent. They never applied for a utility patent on it. It got thrown in the garbage, just like my smart ammo patent, which got turned into the Hellfire missiles for the drones. But that's a different story for a different time. Right now, I simply want to state for the record, the article in the New York Times is pure slander about me with Don Gillespie's hired guns. He's running from his real name. Now, does that tell you he's got something to hide? He's everywhere you look for Don, Gillispie, Gillespie, not Gillespie. He would like you to think it's Gillespie. It's Gillespie. He is a carpetbagger. He is a part-time evangelical BSer who has no real conscience. He bilked his shareholders out of $19 million, and that's why the FBI handcuffed him and bashed the walls in his Idaho luxury home. He now lives a little more humbly, shall we say. You can't have legal action taken against you for telling the truth. If you want to look this guy up, go ahead and Google him, and after his name, type in the words fraud. He doesn't have the money anymore to buy off people. He spent the last of it buying off all the bad matches on his company, which I won't mention. I won't mention it just to stay in the good graces of the corporate world. But let me state for the record that I never made more energy than I was creating. It was always less energy. There are power losses. Anytime you convert energy, it's lost through friction, through heat, through resistance, through capacitance, or through inductance. And I'm sure there's other ways energy can be lost too. Through radiant cooling, for example. I've covered most of them, but my Tesla coil was able to power. I had a converter. I destroyed all of it after this 2007 slander. It really hurt me very much, and I would simply like to restore myself to proper status of having deserved to have been mentioned in other blogs where people were really warming up to the idea. In fact, there is currently an inventor with the first name of Todd. I don't want to mention the last name. He's a fellow inventor who is very seriously working on lightning harvesting. He thinks it can be done. I have since retracted my belief that it can be done only because we don't have capacitors that can charge fast enough. The power portion of a lightning bolt lasts for 3 to 5 1/1000ths of 1 second. Now, I used induction coils wound around the bottom of my lightning strike rod. I was collecting EMF, or electromotive force, of an expanding and contracting electric field, electric current that was going through the lightning rod. It was never shunted to ground, as this story in the New York Times relates. His experiment was not done according to my patent. And furthermore, I plan to open up a website next spring which will show complete pages, free of charge, of the 33-page provisional patent on lightning harvesting and AC conversion device, and also for the smart ammo, which was a way of disabling an ammunition round if through the lens, acrylic lens in the hollow point portion of the bullet that was in the chamber looked down the barrel and detected an inappropriate target. That was confiscated by the Department of Defense, and they later twisted it, turned it into a killing machine. So now we have missiles that can take biometric measurements and facial recognition and kill you with it. That's just terrific. Thanks a lot, DOD, for twisting my ideas around. And thank you very much for having my life threatened by anonymous oil company representatives when I came up with my magnet motor. The last time I will ever apply for an energy-saving patent, because all you do is kill people and have them jailed. Anytime they post a video demonstrating it, that's why I'm not going to demonstrate my device. I don't want to be jailed for showing how lightning can actually be harvested to collect energy. With the proper high-powered resistance, you can actually still get a portion of it, but not enough to make it practical. Todd, I wish you all the luck in the world harvesting hydrogen and energy, usable energy. You're estimating it in the gigawatt hours or gigawatt range. I think you're guessing a little bit high on that, but who am I to say? I'm just one inventor of many. Anyway, my thanks to you for listening to my brief defense of myself and explanation of the concept I had. If I have views of this video and people who like it, I will make more videos to show, provided I'm not harassed by the federal government. I will show you the Tesla coil that I rebuilt from a kit and the capacitance effect I can make with a diode ladder and a Zener diode which clamps it at 12 volts into 12 volt capacitors, and then I run that through a 12 volt to 120 volt converter and power, maybe this time, just a 20 watt light bulb, if I can find such a thing. The incandescent light is disappearing from the market. So having said that, have a great day. I don't have a fake accent or a fake name. I really am Steve Leroy. Thank you for watching and have a great life.